root m plus root n equals 8. Root mn equals 8. Find m and n. Hi there, this is Daily Mathematics, and today we want to work this question out. So solution. So the question says root m plus root n equals 8. Root m n equals 8. Now this will take this as equation 1, right? And this as equation 2, right? So from equation 1, equation 1 says root m plus root n equals 8. So from here we'll square both sides. That's the approach we are taking in this equation 1. We are going to square both sides. So when we square both sides, this is like having, when we have a plus b squared, it gives us a squared plus 2ab plus b squared, right? So this, assume this is a and this is b, right? So what will it give us? To give us root m squared, right, plus 2 times root m times root n plus root n squared equals 8 squared, right? Because this is also squared. So the next thing is to square cancel square root. We have m, right, plus 2 times root m and root n, root mn. When we have root and root can multiply themselves, so the number say will be multiplied. That we have root mn plus square, also cancel square root. Here we have n equals 8 squared gives us 64. So from here we have n, we can rearrange it, m plus n plus, now you see from equation 2 we have root mn equals 8, so we substitute that here. So we have root mn here, so we have 2 times 8 plus n, plus m, I've written it here, equals 64. So from here we have m plus n plus 16 equals 64, right? So let's take this 16 to this side. So we have m plus n equals 64. This is plus 16. When it crosses, it changes to minus 16. So m plus n equals 48, right? And we have equation 3, right? We have equation 3. So let's keep moving. So from equation 2, we want to bring out another thing from equation 2. This is equation 2. So from equation 2, right? From equation 2, what does equation 2 says? Equation 2 says root m plus root n. Root mn. It says root mn equals 8. We are still taking the same approach by squaring both sides. Square cancel square root. We have mn equals 8 squared gives us 64, right? So if we want to make m or n the subject of the formula anyone, so we can make n the subject of the formula by dividing both sides by m. So n becomes 64 over m, and we have equation 4, right? So now we have equation 4. What's the next thing to do? So from here, let's substitute the value of n equals 64 over m in equation 3. This is equation 3. M plus n equals 48. Now let's substitute this value here in equation 3. So equation 3 says m plus n equals 48. So if we are to substitute the value, and we say n is 64 over m, so we have m plus 64 over m equals 48, right? So from here we can see the LCM here. LCM is m, right? So let's multiply all through by m. Multiply all through by m. Multiply all through by m. M times m gives us m squared. M times m gives us m squared plus m cancels m. We have 64 equals 48m. So let's bring out the one that has m letters to one side. M squared is plus 48. We have minus 48m plus 64 equals 0. Right? This now gives us a quadratic equation. Gives us a quadratic equation, right? So we are going to use it using the formula m equals minus b plus or minus square root, right, b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So what is ABC? So from here we have, from this equation we have a to be 1, right? A is 1, right? B is minus 48, right? And C is 64. So using this formula, let's work it out. So from here you can see m equals to minus b, so we have minus 48 plus or minus square root b squared, we have minus 48 squared minus 4ac over 2a, that's 2 times 1, right? So from here, minus times minus gives us plus. We have 48 plus or minus square root minus 48 squared will give us 2304 minus 4 times 1 times 64 gives us 256 over 2. So from here we have 48 plus or minus 2304 minus 256 is giving us 2048, 2048, right? So we have 2048 here over 2, right? So what's now the next thing to do? So from here we have 48 plus or minus. Now 2048 can be 1024 times 2, right? Divided by 2. So from here, let's break it down. 48 plus or minus 1024, that's the square root of 1024 is 32, right? 32 root 2 over 2. Let's split it. So we have 48 plus 32 root 2, and we'll have over 2 over 2, right? Or 48 minus 32 root 2 over 2 over 2. So from here, 48 divided by 2, we have 24 plus, this gives us 16 root 2, right? And this one gives us here 24 minus 16 root 2. So all these are the value of m. The values of m. Is that taken? All these are the values of m. So the next one, how do we now find n? Now from the last equation we had, from equation 3, we had m plus n equals 48 from equation 3. So we'll use that equation here. So m plus n equals 48. So we'll use that equation here. So if m plus n equals 48, it means n equals 48 minus m, right? So we want to find n now. So from here, from this one, so you see n equals 48 minus m. So this is m1, this is m1, this is m2, right? So m1, that's, we want to find n1 now. So we have 24 plus 16 root 2, right? So from here, 48 minus, the minus, expand the bracket, minus times 24 gives us minus 24, minus times plus gives us minus 16 root 2. So that means that gives us 48 minus 24, that's 24 minus 16 root 2. And n2 gives us We'll use the same formula. N equals 48 minus m. What is m2? 24 minus 16 root 2. 48, right? The bracket opens the minus opens the bracket. Minus times 24 minus 24. Minus times minus plus 16 root 2. That gives us 48 minus 24 gives us 24 plus 16 root 2, right? So we'll take it like this. The values of m1, so let's take m1, n1, right? m1, we had it to be what? 24 plus 16 root 2, and n1 is 24 minus 16 root 2, right? So m2, n2 now gives us m2 was 24 minus 16 root 2, and n2 is giving us 24 plus 16 root 2. Now looking at the answers we got, we can see that this question is quite nice, quite wonderful. So this brings us to the end of our work. Please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much.